Hey guys, today we're going to do the unboxing and overview of the Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pro. So these are marketed by Razer, a company most well known for making gaming peripherals and accessories, but they're probably most famous for making mice and keyboards and the Razer Blade laptops. But they also make audio accessories and products as well. So they do make sound bars, speakers, and headphones and headsets and stuff. So this is actually not their first pair of true wireless earbuds. I actually tried a pair of Razer Hammerhead wireless earbuds way back in 2014, and those are quite different than these ones. So these ones are pretty much the ones that every company is making these days are inspired by the Apple AirPods. But before the AirPods came out, what people had when it came to wireless earbuds is usually they had these earbuds attached by like a cable, and then they just basically the cable just goes behind their neck, and that style was fairly, I think, not as popular as the AirPods, but that was basically the predominant kind of wireless earbud back then. So if you wanted to have Bluetooth wireless earbuds back then, before the AirPods came out, they are basically earbuds attached by like a cable. You strung them around your neck basically. LG and Samsung, I believe, made a couple of these types of earbuds, and Razer actually made them as well. They also called the Hammerhead wireless. So I had those back in 2014, and I remember them being just okay in terms of sound quality. But of course, these are the AirPods inspired version with active noise cancelling and everything. Actually inspired by the AirPods Pro, I should say, since it has noise cancellation. So yeah, advanced hybrid active noise cancellation, 60 milliseconds, low latency connection, quick attention mode. Of course, THX certified, since Razer actually owns THX. Doesn't really mean that much. It's basically just a quality seal or something like that. Just guarantees a certain level of quality of the audio, but it doesn't really make it like a lot better or something like that. And yeah, take a look. This says in-ear design for snug fit, enhanced passive sound noise, quick attention mode, water resistant design. I wonder if it has the IPX rating. It doesn't say. But actually, oh, this includes comply foam tips as well. That's a nice little extra. Usually you got to pay extra for those. Actually, it's not too bad for the price. So originally retails for $100, which isn't that expensive to begin with. Some people might be surprised that Razer usually makes expensive products, but not everything. Like some Razer products are actually quite reasonably costed, and this I think is reasonably costed for a pair of active noise cancellation wireless earbuds. $100 isn't too bad, and that's just the MSRP. I've actually bought this. I bought this kind of, you can tell it's a bit of a refurb version, and I got this for $60, so it's not that expensive at all. Yeah, for a pair of wireless earbuds with active noise cancellation, MSRP $100 already not too bad, but $60, that's pretty good. Pretty good for the price actually. So yeah, fairly affordable. Let's take a look at what's inside. I wonder how this compares to the Razer wireless earbuds I tried like back in 2014, almost 10 years ago. Would be interesting to compare. Okay, so basically Razer is trying to copy Apple in terms of the aesthetics and packaging, so this is no different here. Really trying to copy the AirPod Pros here. And yeah, typical Razer tagline here: for gamers, by gamers. Okay. Whether you're at work or play, you deserve the best audio experience. So Razer Hammerhead range does that. Design low latency wireless technology. The perfect whether you're at home or on your commute. This is actually really cool. This guy, Min Lian Tang, he's the co-founder and CEO of Razer. Really cool guy, actually. I see his Facebook posts all the time. He's always joking around and interacting with fans, and yeah, he's actually a pretty cool CEO. Wish more CEOs would be like him. Actually, just pretty interactive, I guess, with people online. Okay, the Hammerhead True Wireless Pro. Wonder how these compare to the AirPods Pro. I haven't really tested those. But you got the smooth comfort black silicone tips, and you have the secure seal translucent silicone tips, and you got the comply black foam tips. I usually prefer silicone tips for the sound quality, because usually if you have foam might be more comfortable and provide a better seal for some people. Of course, getting a good seal is the most important thing when you have earbuds or IEMs, but usually with foam tips, you do get a better seal for some people, but you also get the sound quality gets it adds a bit of bass, and I think some people don't like that. Silicone is a bit more transparent when it comes to affecting the sound, but the foam I think affects the sound a little bit too much for some people. Maybe adds a little bit too much bass, but we'll see. That's what I found with my experience with Complies. Alright, and of course I actually use Complies for some of my earphones. If the tip's worn out, then I do get Complies as a replacement. But just be aware, they might be more comfortable, but they do affect the sound quality as well. Alright, and here is the booklet here. So okay, what do you get? With a wireless charging case, charging cable, and you should be getting 2 sets of tips and a pair of foam tips. Okay, got Razer stickers for Razer fanboys. Charging should be pretty obvious how to do that. I think it shouldn't require too much explanation. These days everything has an app, so I'm guessing you need some sort of a Razer app, right? I'm not going to use any kind of app. I usually don't like to do that unless I have to. There's active noise cancellation. So you just tap and hold the ear. Okay, so it's touch sensitive. I generally don't really like the touch sensitive stuff, but anyways, I guess companies do that because they don't really have too much space to put physical buttons on wireless earbuds. So they had to make it touch sensitive instead, which I guess makes sense. Okay, and then yeah, because you got the touch sensitive stuff, you need to memorize a whole bunch of movements basically. Yeah, you need to memorize some actions. That's the downside of having the touch sensitive stuff. But yeah, I kind of get it because, you know, wireless earbuds, they don't have a lot of room to put physical buttons, so that's why they make it touch sensitive. Alright, now I'll come to the earbuds themselves right here. So yeah, we get a USB-C to USB-A cable right here. That's branded with Razer. So it's nice just to have a Razer branded cable, I guess. And then here are the earbuds themselves. See, these are alright here, and these are touch sensitive, I think. And I think these should light up. If they don't light up, I'll be disappointed. I'll be expecting the Razer logo to light up. I'm guessing these are kind of the microphones for the active noise cancellation, as well as microphones for talking. Yeah, and it doesn't say like what IPX rating it has. It says it's water resistant to some degree. I don't know what IPX rating it has though. But it does say water resistant, I think. So yeah, they basically look fairly similar to AirPods Pro. So if you're familiar with, everyone should be familiar with what AirPods look like by now. They're so popular and common. So these are fairly similar to the design of AirPods and AirPods Pros. Okay, and then the case, which also I think is taking some inspiration from the AirPods charging case as well. So it's fairly simplistic. You just got one charging USB-C charging port at the bottom here. Charge the case. Now, how much hours of battery life do we get from this thing? Let's see. Okay, I had to look it up. It's 4 hours of battery life for the earbuds, and then 16 hours more from the case. So in total, you have about 20 hours of battery life between the case and the earbuds. Okay, okay. Razer logo right here. You open it up. It looks like this. So nothing too exciting here. Just put in the earbuds like this to charge them. Alright, so I'll let these charge for a while. I'll pair them with my phone or my music player, and I'll let you guys know what I think of them, comparing them to my other wireless earbuds. So that's it. Stay tuned. Alright, so after testing these for a bit, trying them out with various tracks and everything, I can give my verdict on the Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pros. I actually really like these. These are fairly balanced, surprisingly, I guess. I didn't expect a Razer product, audio product, I guess, to be this balanced, but I guess the THX tuning might have helped it. Yeah, it's just fairly balanced. Nothing is excessively pushed or recessed, so it's got a good amount of bass, mid-range, treble. The only thing is it might not have as much clarity compared to, say, my Final Audio Z3000s, which I think have a bit more clarity, or the Marshall Motifs. I think these ones have a bit more clarity, although the sound signature of these are slightly different. I think the Razers are probably more balanced than both. So yeah, it's interesting. It doesn't have the clarity of something like the Marshalls or the Final Audios, or the Master and Dynamic MW03s. But I have to say that the sound signature is very nice. So if for the price, $100 MSRP, and then what I paid for this, you can get it for like 60 bucks online. It's basically what I paid for it. It's very good. I mean, at this price, it's pretty much unbeatable, I would say. So if you can find a pair of Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pros online, you know, like I found it for 60 bucks. If you find it around this price, it's pretty much unbeatable at this price. It really is surprisingly good. So yeah, I really like it. The Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pros. Not the most detailed sounding, but for the price, I can't really complain. It is just fairly balanced all around. So yeah. I guess that's the only thing, is that it doesn't have as much soundstage or as much detail as some of the more expensive ones. But for the price, even for the MSRP, 100 bucks, very, very good sound quality for that price. So yeah, surprisingly, it is quite good. I do actually recommend the Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pros if you guys are on a budget looking for a pair of true wireless earbuds for 100 bucks or less. The noise canceling is actually pretty decent as well. So noise cancellation, the comfort is, I mean, I'm using kind of the default tips and it's good enough for me. But you know, it comes with a bunch of other tips as well. So you're likely to get a good fit because they give you a bunch of different tips. And yeah, surprisingly very balanced sound signature, and just kind of impressed me for the price. I didn't expect it to be, I guess, this good for considering, you know, it's Razer's not like a, I mean, they do make audio products, but they're not like specifically an audio company, like say Sennheiser is, or or Master and Dynamic, Final Audio. Those are actually, or Klipsch. Those are actually like, you know, audio companies. Razer isn't specifically an audio company, but I think they tuned this really well. So that's it, guys. The Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pro is actually surprisingly good. So one other thing that impressed me about the Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pros is that the ANC, the active noise cancellation on these, are really good. So actually compared to more expensive wireless earbuds like the Master and Dynamic MW08s or the Marshall Motif ANCs, I think the Razer's noise cancellation may actually be better, which is very impressive, right, considering the price. Like these retail for 100 bucks, Master Dynamics retail for 300 bucks, and Marshall's retail for 200 bucks. So these are more expensive, and I actually think the Razers have better active noise cancellation than them. So yeah, I had to say I'm pretty impressed with the active noise cancellation on the Razer Hammerheads. Like, yeah, pretty top of the class so far. Like, out of all the true wireless earbuds I've listened to, even the more expensive ones, yeah, these ones win, I think, in terms of the active noise cancellation. Yeah, so you can find them for under $100. I highly recommend them. Thanks for watching.